Alright, Finn, let's check out some of your GS free skiing. We'll watch it in regular motion and then slow it down.
Alright, we're rolling.
Alright. Overall, some good skiing. Let's check it out a little slower. And one of the things we've been working on, and I think it got better as the day progressed, was widening the stance, particularly widening and keeping a better width of the knees. We tend to get a little A-framey, as you can see there. Inside ski is flat as a pancake. Outside it's got a little edge angle. But feet and knees are way too close together. Get them there. You always seem to have the appearance almost like you're tucking the outside or downhill knee behind the inside one, and we'll get a better idea of see that down below. But yeah, I mean, legs pretty much plastered together. In GS particularly, we want a nice, comfortable, hip or shoulder width. It allows us to really use our ankles better. Allows us to keep weight on the outside ski. Allows us to get a better, higher edge angle at the top of the turn. And allows us to really bring the hip further inside. You could get kind of locked up. You really couldn't get the feet out from underneath you much, bringing the hip to the inside with your feet that close together. I know you can do it. In fact, you did it right here. This is what we're talking about. Came through, rolled them up, stood on the outside ski, looks like, maintaining that width, equal space between knees, same as almost the feet. That was a good turn. Do it once, you can do it all the time, my friend. You can see here, it came through, and just all of a sudden, top of the turn, put the feet together, and really hard now to roll them up on edge, certainly. So as I said, it got better as the day progressed, and we're going to keep working on that. Second thing, I kind of lost you there. We go. One reason why it looks like you're putting sometimes that inside foot, your outside knee, downhill knee, outside knee, almost behind the inside or uphill, is because you get too much of what we call lead change. So your inside foot's too far in front. Got to pull that inside foot back to be a heck of a lot closer to the outside. Helps you get into the front of the boot, better ankle flexion. With that foot in front of you that much, inside foot, you're really in the back seat. It's impossible to be, kind of in the front of the boot with your inside foot that far in front. So, got to pull that back. You can also see, again, we talked before about this, dropping the inside hand. It's falling down to by your knee. Hands have to be what? Held above the waist, elbows in front of the torso, and hands slightly wider than the elbows. So we'll make sure we're not dropping that inside hand, particularly on your right hand. All right, so let's work on these things. A consistently a little bit wider stance, particularly maintaining that same width in our legs and knees. How are we going to do that? By, pulling the inside foot back and tipping both up on edge. If you have the inside one in front of you, it's going to be flatter. It's pretty hard to have it in front of you and tip it up. So if you don't tip it up, then it's gonna be flat. You develop the A-frame, you get kind of locked up. So uh, let's make sure we pull the inside foot back, roll it up to a matching high edge angle the outside, pressure the outside, and that should help. Don't drop that right hand.